Hello and welcome to Atlanta, where they've updated the CRJ, so we're taking a CRJ flight up from Atlanta to Columbus. Flight time in the region of about an hour. It's getting late, it's getting dark. Let's get this plane underway, shall we? It's going to be a good flight here out of Atlanta Huddersfield. I always press the wrong button there. Right, so let's get back on board, see if we can't get this plane set up. Okay, so straight to the checklist. Electrical power, check finder down, check. So we need to set up probably the aircraft fuel state first. Let's have a look at the fuel. That's the one we want. So fuel, we're going to be requiring 4088. We got 4471. Yeah, so we're happy with that. Okay, we're cool with that. Right, let's just leave that as it is. Let's go to the checklist then. Bleed as the APU panel on. So do we need to go to instruments? Probably do. Let's work out which instruments I need. 1 is there. 2 is not sure it's going to be helpful. 3, 4, that's FMC. 5. Trying to see if we can find a view that's going to be of some use. Not really. So the 2 is the closest we got, really. That's getting difficult to see. So, Jesus, I really can't see diddly squat without the lights. That's going to be awkward. I need lighting. Fuck's sake, that's annoying. So what do I want to check? So APU panel on. Somewhere up here is the bloody APU, and I don't know which one it is. That's either the best guess ever, or I don't know. Not turning my APU on? No, not really. It's something. Oh no, the APU's over here, isn't it? I do believe. There we go, we got something happening now, so hopefully we'll get some lights on in a minute, we'll be able to see what the hell we're doing. Okay, so we really need some lights on in here. Something's going to brighten things up. Oh god, I can't see diddly squat. Really quite annoying. There's the overhead light. Do nothing. Shit. That's... So I honestly can't see a sodding thing. That's the thermal heat thing. Oh, be careful which switches are flip. We've got something down here that can help us. here we go. Maybe this will floods on. Maybe might just give us enough. We can see what we're doing. No, damn you. I just can't see diddly shit up the top here. If I knew the aircraft more familiarly, it wouldn't be a problem. But I can't see what any of these switches say they do. I don't want to flip the wrong one. Oh man, come on. Where's the overhead lighting? If we brighten up the everything here, it's not going to give us enough light up the top here to discern what we're doing, which is a bit annoying. Oh come on man, overhead panel light CRJ. Apologies for this delay, I didn't expect the lighting to be crap. Now the internet's playing slow. This is perfect, isn't it? Overhead panel light CRJ. Oh, let's Google just take 5 years to find the answer for that. Meanwhile, whilst Google's taking 5 years to find the answer for that, let's have a look. What do we got? So we got the APU on, start panel checked, hydraulic panel checked, auto on for that 3A switch, which should be... Oh man, it's just not having any light. It's killing me, man. The second one, I think. Again, I can't see diddly shit. Ah, yes. There we go. Happy days. That's awesome. There we are. Problem solved. Did I switch 3A on then? I did. What a guess. It don't need you now, Google. You can... oh, your search timed out. Yeah, well, who gives a shit. Useless thing. ELT armed. Yeah, that is armed. Let's have a look. Cabin check. Windshield heat low. Alright, I'll do it like that then. Screw you. Emergency lights armed. Let's come back up here. Emergency lights. Always manage to turn that the wrong way. Armed. Standby compass check, nose steering off, clocks checked, check avionics checked, trim checked, yaw dampener engaged. There we go. Program the FMC up in a minute. No. And 4 start. Passenger signs on, landing elevation set. Altimeters set. Okay, let's program up the FMC then. So, position in it. Next page. Bang. Page there. We are in KATL. There we go. Flight plan, we're going from KATL and we are flying up to KCMH. KCMH. There we are. Performance. This is where we set the stuff from the sim. Copy performance and data to FMS. should all be in there now. It is awesome. Cruising altitude 370. 370. Alright, alright. Jesus Christ. Oh, you are. Yes, yeah, you're jarring me off now. I don't want to delete anything. I'll delete that then. Oh, shove that up your oh, you are a fucking annoying fucking fuck. Yeah, invalid entry, I get it! Mildly annoying now. Not in database. No shit, Sherlock. Right, there's a nice bug for us already, folks. Isn't it? Isn't it in the database? Really? Isn't it? Oh my god. Oh my god. Oh, whatever will I do? Oh, I don't know, nothing, because it won't let me fucking do anything. Excuse my language, ever so slightly annoying. Okay, you heap of crap. A round of applause, please, for the beta testers. You guys rock. Top effort there. Awesome. Awesome. Yeah, good job you spotted all the obvious stuff. Oh, wait. There we are. Brilliant. See, we like it. We like a rant on this channel occasionally. Apologies for language. That's why I don't mark these videos for kids. Right. No, you know what? I'm still going to lose my shit because this is really pissing me off. It's not in database. No, isn't it? Oh my god. No, really? 3 hours later. Right. Suppose, yeah, we've done all that. We moved on from that. Oh, God. I tell you what, right, performance. Yeah, we've done that. You know what I'd like to do? I'd like to actually set up my flight plan, please. Can we do that? Can we do that? No? No? God, this is painful. Right, as you can see, the clear button's decided to stop working. Oh, Jesus Christ. No, not found. No, really. Look, let's just go... Tell you what, I've got 2. I'll use the other one. Haha, fuck you. Stick that up your frickin' arse. 26. Jeez, what are we departing? 27 right. God, this is painful. Via the patched thing departure. That's the one. There we go. Transition, Rafton Smith. We'll take Smith as transition. Excellent. Brilliant. Let's execute that. Alrighty. What are we going to do now? Fucking piece of shit. So, from Smith. Clear that out. Actually, just out of interest, if I highlight Smith here. Cancel. Hey, I fixed it. There we go. What are you going to do now? Huh? Right. So. Stupid temperamental piece of crap. There's always a way around these things, folks. Oh yeah, I forgot. Doesn't like you putting it... Yeah. It's fucking heap of crap. Mumble, mumble, mumble. Task. So glad I got to fly this delightful aircraft. I mean, what's not to love about this FMC, huh? Right, so our arrival is going to be on runway 28 left. Apparently, is it? Ladies and gentlemen, I do apologise for this late departure, but the pilot really doesn't know what the frickin' hell he's doing. Oh, Brem 5, okay, I wanted Brem 6, but yeah, you know, I guess we'll take Brem 5. Transition Ehun or MGG something or other. Well, let's have a look, folks. We'll come out through. God, what were our choices? Oh, okay. Quite what I was expecting. Right. Well. Sort of air's kind of like in totally the wrong frickin' direction. You know what? Oh, ape, I didn't see that. Yeah, probably ape, although ape kind of is in... God. We'll just do the usual hand flying stuff. Execute. Because I just want to get going now, to be quite honest. As I'm sure you will do as well. Right. And my passengers would love to get to their destination sometime this evening. Oh, look, it's gone dark already. It was sunset, but we've been sat around here mucking around for so long. Set the altitude, we'll see it increase on that minusculely tiny display, which really irritates the crap out of me. Doesn't let you go above. Oh, that's 50,000 feet, that's probably why. I thought it was 5,000 feet. Yeah, we don't quite want to be that high, folks. Let's bring it back down to where we're doing 37,000 feet. God, this is painful. Alright. I mean, most aircraft have a nice big display up here, but no, let's have a tiny little indication on the screen down there. God, this plane. Seriously, who designed this? Honestly. Sorry, but it's designed by someone who hates people. Let's be honest. Because the evidence is all there. No auto throttle. Tiny little speed displays. I mean, in fairness, in reality, on the real thing, when you probably sat in the cockpit and probably see it much easier than I can on this, screen. But nonetheless, it is still a pain in the absolute backside. Right, so we got those set up. We got that set up. Right, we're getting there. Okay, no, we're not completely set up because no, I did set up the fuel load. So sorry, take that back. We are ready to roll. In a minute. Take the tunes config. Cleared to start. Oh yeah. Electronics check. Doors closed. Lock. Beacon light on. Fuel pumps on. Hydraulics are all on. Sorry, one at a time. Why is it jump back over here again? Oh god. Okay, beacon light on. Fuel pumps. Well, stick those on as well. Probably don't need to, but what the hell. And hydraulics all on. Oh, because I pressed W. Right, I know now why. Hydraulic pumps all on. Parking brake off after start. Right, we are ready to push back. I don't think the regular pushback works. We have to do it manually because we just have to. Well, we'll give it a go. They may have, unless there's a pushback. There they got their own inbuilt pushback feature, have we? Let's have a look. We can remove those wheel chocks. Probably be a good idea, wouldn't it? Full cargo, close, turn around, ready for taxi, aircraft status. There isn't a little pushback functionality thing. Never mind, can't have everything, can we? So we'll see if it will let us manually push back. Is it going to be nice to us today? Ground services. Just why didn't you just no, it's not. Right, okay, so let's take the parking brake off and just get out of here, shall we? Jeez, this is just right, we're now pushing back. Hello, I wonder if it's God, I don't know. Give up trying to speak now, actually. Right, left engine. Start. Alright. Are we getting any life to the left engine? Yes, we are. It's a miracle. Oops. God's sake. It's just... No rush, buddy. You're pushing us back. Thank you so much. You're too kind. So glad you're here to help today. It's really good of you to assist. Make sure we don't get pushed back too far. Oops. There we go, that'll probably do it. Stick our brakes on for the minute. Ladies and gentlemen, welcome aboard Yaw Damp. I'm already engaged the Yaw Damp. Don't give me that shit. Think you'll find I already engaged it. Think you'll find I pressed it about 5 billion times now. Jesus. Packs on, APU, bleed valves auto, and stuff generators auto. Let's just make sure it's doing all that fluff. So generators are indeed on, bleed valves, recirc fans can come on. Can't see what that bloody says. Packs. Yeah, so the packs are on. Anti-ice. On. Anti-ice systems are all on. APU can come off. Generators auto, nose wheel steering armed. Probably already is. Taxi slaps, flaps. Let's get the flaps out. Is it some lights on? Taxi lights on. Beacon light ready put on. Nav lights on. Logo lights on. APU generator come off now. I reckon it probably come off. Right, I think we're ready. Oh, you're dampener and stab trim. That plane is moving for a minute. Oh, jeez. I pressed the yaw dampener about 5 million times. Oh, alright, stay on. God, see if I give a shit. Table lights and strobes. Fuel display on. Okay, let's taxi for departure then. It will put the weather radar on. Not sure it is even working, to be fair. And let's try and do something, shall we? Master caution light is on. No idea why. There we go. Wake up. Thank you. Just wondering why that... Oh, did we put the nav things on? I just realised. Oh, God. No, we didn't. There we go. God, this light isn't very well... Let's just follow these green things, shall we? Okay, ladies and gentlemen, we're taxiing for our departure runway. Just trying to think which taxi. I'll tell you what, we'll follow this top taxiway before things get too complicated. Not sure what the weather's like in I was going to say Colombo. I think it's where are we going? Columbus. Colombo. Just one more thing. Old classic detective series from back in the day, and his tag or catchphrase, he'd talk to like the suspect and then he'd go off, or be going to go off, and then he'd turn around and go, oh, just one more thing, and then he'd pretty much solve the case. So it's pretty much how I remember it. Classic. So yeah, we're off to Colombo. So, okay, there's still a few sort of bugs and niggles. Nothing that's too disastrous thus far. Be interesting to see how the handling is on approach, the throttles, etc., because previously I've had some issues with that. I'll tell you what, we can turn this next taxiway because we've got a long runway and we aren't that heavy. Have I? Don't remember saying that. It's my line. We are cleared for takeoff. Steal my thunder. Captain has advised that we are cleared for takeoff. No, I don't think I remember saying we were. I will tell you when we're cleared for takeoff. Right, let's stick some lights on, see if it actually illuminates the ground. That'd be a good start, wouldn't it? Bam, bam. Oh, that's a bit better, isn't it? Beacon we got on, strobes we want those on as well. I think we got everything else set right that we need. The flaps I'm pretty sure where they should be, hopefully. Set performance on V-speeds. V-speeds, yeah, set all. Yeah, brilliant. Okay, right, let's go folks. Be a toga, not no. Oh, God's sake! No, toga. The frick is toga? Oh God, this is annoying. All right, climb then. I don't care. Just anything that makes me go faster. All right. Frickin' hell! I thought I put nav on. Jesus, bloody thing. Okay, let's rotate. There we go, we are airborne. It's always a good start, isn't it? Would piloting... Okay, be like that. Okay, right. Can be like that, are we? I can see this being a pain in the ass quite quickly. We're going to hand fly this all the way to Columbus. Oh, jeez. You are bloody kidding me, right? I'm going to put the gear up, probably helps. See if that... Oh, come on, get out of here! Whoa, yes! This is going well, isn't it? Actually, come to think of it, if I switch over to the computer flying it, I won't actually need to... yeah, I haven't thought about that. There you go, off. What haven't I done here? This bloody thing. I'll tell you what. Oh, they've added some more stuff. AI anti-store, don't know. There we go. He wants to plough us into the ground. That's a promising start, isn't it? Yes, Mr. AI guy. Yeah, yes, bravo. Yeah, let's crash into the ground, shall we? Oh God, this is painful beyond belief. Yeah, I think up's the preferential direction here. Yeah, up. No. No. Let's see how low he's going to get this plane. It's probably because it's got a altitude restriction or some crap like that. No, we're just going to land. Okay, okay, okay. It's going to land on someone's house. God, this is painful. How much lower are we going? Can we pull the nose up now, please, my friend? So we kind of, you know, don't freaking crash the plane. Oh, we're levelling off. So we're going to fly this flight at 4,000 feet, apparently. Hopefully he's going to decide to climb the plane in a minute. It would be good. Are we going to go up? Up? So, I'll tell you what, descending and landing is going to be interesting because the autopilot just doesn't want to know. Now we are flying this flight at 4,000 feet. There or thereabouts. Hopefully we're going to decide to climb in a minute. Hopefully there's no big mountain. Ah, there we go, look, look, look. He's put the nose up. Good boy. There we go, right, I think we're safely going to the wing view. Hopefully we'll make it, people. We'll see you on the other side. What should... Meanwhile, I'll try and figure out what... I'll try and figure out a whole load of crap, actually. Showcase. This camera, right, which view do we want? I never remember. 6. Yeah, that will do. Right, see you on the other side, folks. Okay, ladies and gentlemen, we are back. Not sure what this bloody stupid thing is doing. If I put the auto trim on, turn that off. It's nose down. You certainly don't want to be at this altitude. I just don't get what's going on with this at all. Just wants to climb. Ah, Jesus. Let's see. Let's set on low for the sensitivity. That's weird, isn't it? At least we're descending now. Okay, we need to descend to altitude 2,300. What's going on? So, okay, we're just going to hand fly this down. Diff pressure? What diff pressure? We're on the freaking barrow. It's decision height. Nav source. Ah, Jesus. I don't know anymore. Did have a finger there. There we go. God, that's a pain in the ass. source MS1. I don't get it. Really do not get it. Just get the nose down, will you? There we go, we can descend on the trims at least. It's holding its heading, so we'll just have to hand fly this all the way down. The pressure thing's at least done. Is the oil dampener thing still going to annoy the crap out of me? Okay, your dampener's come off now, that's interesting. Ah, right, okay, that's really bizarre. We've got autopilot back. Some really bizarre behaviour with this plane. Right, radio tuning. 111.75 is the ILS. Let's tune that in. Don't really understand what's going on there. It's an interesting one with the curious. Anyway, we are now descending into our destination, and I tell you what, we're probably, if that's 160 there, no, we can ease this rate of descent right back. There we go. There's actually, what's that range marker there? That's 80 miles. We need about 24,000 feet here, and it's 26,000 feet here. So, yeah, we're bang on profile. So, ladies and gentlemen, this has been quite a interesting one, hasn't it? I don't know why the AI wants to climb to 40,000. It's not sure what I'm going to do about that going forwards. On the plus side, God, why are we flying so freaking slowly? We need a bit more speed there because we're almost bloody stalling the plane. I was going to say on the plus side it holds the throttle a lot better. Okay, we're building up some speed, which is encouraging. Be interested to see how it handles on landing. That's going to be the real icing on the cake. Let's have a little look outside. Need a drone camera. Why's my landing light still on? I thought I'd bloody turned those off. Hold on. Maybe not. Could have sworn I turned those off. Yeah, pretty sure. The lights off, strobes on, beacon on, nav on. Oh, taxi lights. There we go. That's better. Right, let's get back in the cockpit before we suddenly decide we're overspeeding. Anyway, it's kind of nice to be back back in the CRJ, believe it or not. Oh dear. This is one of those planes that, as you may have guessed, like the Dash 8 Q400 over on P3D, that I have a bit of a love-hate relationship with. Still. So we can increase our rate of descent shortly. We are inbound, of course, for Columbo. Running joke of this video. Columbus, obviously. It's just, yeah. I explained it. Ooh, thunder. I explained at the beginning of the video about the Columbo. Columbo, I don't think. Actually, where was Columbo in America? Where was he based? Columbo. Columbo. American drama series. Here we go. Lieutenant Columbo. Oh, LA, there we go. A polite homicide detective sets out to solve some of the most brutal, cunning and covert murders in Los Angeles. His last final episode was out in 2003. The first was in 1968. Wow. 69 episodes. I would play you his catchphrase, but knowing the YouTube copyright algorithm, it will detect it and say, hey, you're broadcasting copyright material, do you have permission, yada 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 yada, etc. So if you want to know what I'm on about, just type in Columbo one more thing on YouTube and go and take a look. Yeah, the YouTube copyright thing is a bit of a pain in the neck. It's just when I used to, before I started this channel, I used to broadcast flights on Facebook Live, and I did Christmas flights, and I like to play Christmas music in the background and comment on it and stuff, and that ended up getting pinged loads for copyright, because of course you're playing copyrighted music, even though I was talking all over it half the time, and I was literally playing it on my mobile phone, holding it close to the mic and stuff, so the quality wasn't even very good anyway. And I certainly wasn't making any money out of, I wasn't using it for commercial gain, let's say. I was just purely entertainment purposes. But of course, although every time the copyright came up, it was like, oh, whoever owned it released their claim, blah blah blah. So no one actually gave a crap, but it still kept coming up. So to avoid incurring the wrath of YouTube, I don't do anything remotely fun like that on this channel. Yeah, I know you could probably invest in licensing, but because I don't make any money out of this channel, I do it mostly for fun. Although there is a donation option, if you would feel so inclined one day, if you're enjoying the content and think, oh, let's give him 50p for a packet of crisps or something, that'd be much appreciated. Don't have to, obviously. I'm just happy just to do this and share my flight sim experiences. I never imagined that, that when I set up this channel, that I was somehow going to go viral or something and rake in millions like other people do on YouTube. That wasn't really my motivation for this at all. I just wanted to have a bit of a laugh, and if people wanted to follow along, all the better. So here we are. I do want to get back on VATSIM at some point. I'm going to have to, although I'm not going to have much opportunity once my family are back from their holiday, but yeah, it would be nice to do some VATSIM stuff some point in the future. I will try, see what I can sort out. Maybe if I just did it for my tour flights. I don't know, I've never tried VATSIM general aviation. It's totally different rules, so be a bit lost there perhaps, but so maybe I'll save it for when the PNDG drops. We have and when the fly-by-wire mod gets VNAV. I'll wait till those things, if it ever gets VNAV, I'll wait till things like that are implemented, and then I'll look at doing VATSIM, because you need that functionality. If someone tells you, oh yeah, let's say for argument's sake, flying EasyJet, easy, I don't know, Alpha Golf 3-1 level by, flight level 1100 by whatever waypoint, then obviously with VNAV it's easy to implement that. Trying to do it hand flying is nigh on freaking impossible. So okay, we can increase our rate of descent down a little bit again. Let's get down to about 1,400. Yeah, we're holding a nice speed. Let's ease back on the throttle a little bit. So one good thing is the throttle seems, although I'm probably going to eat my words when we land, the throttle seems a little less erratic. I don't know if it's just because of the wind conditions or something, but I'm hoping this is just going to be a straight in arrival, and it's not going to try and do any weird shit on me when we get close. But yeah, we shall see. How's our fuel situation? Because doing that climbing stuff, that probably burnt through the fuel, something chronic. Oh no, we've still got a good amount of fuel on board. Oh god, we haven't got nav mode engaged. Jesus, come on. What are we doing here? So what the local QNH is, actually. What's the QNH in KM DGMA flip? KCMH, Columbus. John Glenn International. John Glenn, who's he, I wonder? Look at that for a minute. So overcast in Columbus, 1020 is the Q and H values we should be looking for. So what I need to come and do now is find my instrument. There we go. Is there somewhere? Dial that up to 1020. So we've got a load of squiggly nearly said it, stuff there, so we'll just kind of ignore that and sort of fly straight in, I reckon. Got a lot of thundery weather here. Evidently the weather radar isn't working. I thought I had that turned on. Yeah, I do. No. Let's turn it up a bit, no? Does that do anything? Not really. Get the seatbelt signs turned on. Oh, did I never turn the seatbelt signs off? No, I didn't. No, never mind. Shit happens. Right. So we continue our descent into one more thing airport. Columbus, probably named after, I don't know, Christopher Columbus, do you reckon? Columbus, city in Ohio. Columbus, German village area. German village area, there we go. State capital, yada 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 yada. City was named for Italian explorer Christopher Columbus. There we go. So John Glenn, who's he then? As a former United States Senator, apparently. Oh, and astronaut. There we go. Third American in space, and the first American to orbit the Earth. There we go. Knew I'd heard the name somewhere. So we're expecting a runway 28. So yeah, it wants to bring me up to Ape. We don't want to do that. Let's see if we can reduce this clutter. Let's have a look. Next page. Hey Pop. Previous page. Ape. Habop. So let's see if we can't delete that crap out. Oh, we can. There we go. Can we delete up Habop? Because I reckon that's somewhere I don't want it to be. What the hell? Right. Well, that gets a lot of crap out of the way, doesn't it? We can probably ease up our rate of descent a little bit. There we go. See what our landing speeds are actually. 132. There we go. Okay, we need to slow the plane down now a bit. Okay, our speed is dropping. The throttle definitely seems much more, what's the word, controllable. So hopefully that will translate into not making a pig's ear of the landing, but we shall see. Can't promise you anything whatsoever. Now, Sky Dolly replay. Flap issue I noticed in the settings. There's a box you can tick on flaps, so I'm wondering if that will fix the issue I'm having. I have to wait till I fly the fly-by-wire mod to know for sure, because obviously it's a totally different aircraft. Okay, let's get those lights on then. Logo as well, seatbelts and stuff already on. Let's re-prepare for our landing into Columbus. Oh, that's a great picture actually. I like that one. I want to see where I am in relation to everything. Okay, so we're coming up there. The landing track. So we want to almost go to Visley after Bremen. Visley. Does it let me stick waypoints in? Where's Habop? I don't know. Probably somewhere where I don't want it to be. Visley. Oh, Visley is there. Yeah. Oh no. So the frick is Habop? No, no. See, so VUZLI. VUZLI. So I stick that above. No, let's cancel that. Quite sure what it's doing there, to be honest. Oh, took our eye off speed again. Really want to do that. We're still about a good 30 miles out, so we can really ease back off that rate of descent again. As we're way too low. I wonder where Habop is. HABOP. Habop, where are you? Curious. Not on my charts, apparently. That's interesting. How bizarre. That's a strange one, that is. Alright, we need more juice in the engines because we are struggling for speed once again. Managed to goof this up epically. Let's really pile in the speed now. There we go. That's better. Okay, ladies and gentlemen, we'll shortly be arriving into Columbus. Would have preferred a daytime landing, especially in an aircraft I'm not familiar with. So we like to challenge ourselves. Actually, does it think we should be at Habub? 2,500 feet, huh? Curious. So it still reckons Habub, it's just before it, but I don't see it. Strange. It's my heading functionality. Main gauge heading mode actually. Let's give myself a bit of a just a marginally longer run up at the airport because I just don't trust what that's saying. Experience tells me not to trust it, and judging by my Navigraph map things, I am right not to trust it. Okay, we can drop the nose down a bit. There we go. Get our altitude down a bit. Put the 137 marker in. We've lost our connection to Navigraph. Oh, there we are. Good. Right, what I want to do as well is I want to change my nav source to the localizer. There we go. We can start to think about slowing down now. We'll start to get our flaps out. What I'm going to do is I'm going to start recording the sky dolly now. I want that recording nice and early so it doesn't distract us. Yeah, it's definitely right to change the heading. No, actually, no, I don't know. It may have brought us in where we needed to be, but so then I just trust it too much.
Ladies and gentlemen, we are about to land. Please notice the cabin lights have been turned off, as this is a normal procedure for a nighttime landing.
Arm the landing brakes. reverses rather, sorry. See the runway just over there? It's good to know. Should hopefully turn in for the RLS in a minute if everything's working. There we are, look at that folks. Get down 3 green. Actually, we don't want that much flaps. Should hopefully start descending on that glide slope momentarily. I don't think we're going to descend on it, are we? Glide slope. Glide slope. Glide slope. Glide slope captured. There we go. Just worried for a minute there. Let's keep an eye on the speed because we're now obviously descending. Let's try and keep that speed as consistent as we can. We don't want to end up floating down the runway here. We don't want to stuff it in the ground either. We've got a little crosswind to play with, which is bouncing us around a little bit, as you can see. I said the CRJ was like the dash of Microsoft Flight Simulator. You can see why now, can't you? I did get the Sky Delhi recording, didn't I? Yes, I think I did. Okay, my aircraft. First thing I'm going to do is line up with that runway because we're well off it. Cool, this is bouncing around a bit. This is like flying a blinking light aircraft again. This is where we're going to earn our money here. No pappies, brilliant. He needs pappies anyway. Pappies are for amateurs.
Minimum 200. Minimums 100. 50, 40, 30, 20, 10.
Oh, we floated it. Look at that. Float, float, glorious float. And well off the centre line. So this plane still floats like an absolute pig then. Shut up. Okay, ladies and gentlemen, welcome to Columbus. Let's go to see where we need to taxi now. Charts. Okay. Off. Background here by the looks of things. Way. Oh God. Please remain seated until the aircraft crashes into the taxiway. Lights. Well, that was fun, wasn't it? We went from thinking we were going to smash into the runway to floating down at half its length. Yeah, we need a bit of practice on this. Obviously, some pappies and a bit of daylight will probably aid that. Because the landing lights only illuminate the centre line by the time you're about 5 feet off the ground, which is not very helpful. Probably over panicked when it went 50, 40, 30. I shouldn't have pulled back so much, so next time we won't. So yeah, we overcorrected. And yeah, okay, we'll get the hang of that. On the whole, not too shoddy a landing. We'll see I think the landing rate is actually quite good. It's just horrendously off the centre line. We'll have a look at the replay and everything in a minute. We'll have more opportunities to fly this. We got a CRJ 500 flight, very short one, Vancouver over to Victoria, coming up. We've done that before on the CRJ. We've been rostered there again, thanks Air Canada scheduling. Got a whole expansive network, and you just send me to round the same 5 airports all the time. This definitely likes to float, this plane. That is for sure. It's got a very light aircraft feel to it. Not sure if that's intentional. I'm not sure if the real plane behaves like that. I mean, obviously we're not as big as an A320 or a Dreamliner or anything like that. So how true it is to life, I honestly can't comment. Personally, I feel it's a little bit too light, but maybe that's how it actually is. So it's just we'll get to grips with it. It's good in a way that it provides. Oh God, where are the gates? Well, there's a gate here now. Okay. Okay, so brakes on. Engines off. I said engine. There we go. Engines off. Good. And let's see. How did we land that? Minus 32. Brilliant. It's absolutely freaking hilarious, actually. Okay, let's have a look at our replay.
Terrain.
Ah, give me terrain. I'll give you terrain. Oh, you idiot. I forgot about that with this. You're going to have that horrible whiny noise because I forgot to turn the APU on when I parked up at the gate. The flaps are out. I don't think they are either, are they? Look like it, does it? Right, well, that's worked brilliantly. For fuck's sake. Just put them out manually, can I? They'll probably suddenly jump out when the plane hits the deck, you wait. God, that's freaking annoying. That sound is annoying as well. Ooh, that lighting's nice. If Columbus Airport could invest in some pappies, I'd be forever grateful. Can't have everything, I guess. Apologies for the APU whiny sound thing that it likes to do on this replay. Things totally forgot about that. Yeah, look at that float, 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 floatity, float, 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 and then down we come. So off the centerline. That's really a messy landing. Really very, very untidy. I'll just have to remember to leave the plane in that config. Yeah, I'll have to remember that one for replays in the future. Anyway, that brings us to the end of this stressful CRJ flight. Hope you enjoyed it. Wish you a pleasant on browsing journey and look forward to welcoming you back on board again in the very near future. So from here in Columbus, I'll leave you with this noisy landing. Enjoy. Go. Look how much we've flared. That's way too much. Yeah. Anyway, we're down. We're down. Farewell for now.